Well, okay, we are back with a very interesting comment that I want to share with you. It's a phrase, and it's how you do something is how you do everything. How you do something is how you do everything. There's a gentleman named Richard Bandler, and he was the co author of NLP, which is Neuro Linguistic Programming. And I have gotten very involved in this. And it came up today where I started to think about this. And I was with a client, and they were saying, it just seems like money comes into my business and money goes out. And there's never money just continually building, building, building. And because I am studying NLP right now, I thought, wow, I wonder what her bank account, her personal bank account looks like. And I said, okay, so what's happening with your own finances? And she said, kind of the same thing. They come in, they go out. I'm a horrible budgeter. I have a really difficult time with, if I see something kind of being impulsive. And I said, well, is that the same behavior that you're doing in your business? And she said, oh my God, it's totally mapping to what I do in my personal over into my business. And so I want you to think about this. Are you doing something really, really well in one of your areas of, work, profession, business, or your health, or your relationships, and you're really, really good at it there, but another area it's not quite happening for you? Well, here's the thing. Start to really focus on what are you doing in those other areas that's working. And if we go back to the business example, all right, so she's not organized with her own checkbook, her own checking account, her own banking system, her own budgeting. How is she going to then improve that so that it transfers over into her business? And the best way is when you see things that you're like, oh my God, I would never want this behavior, this habit to be something that transfers over to my business, then we need to start working on changing it in your personal life. So think about what in your business isn't going well for you. And it could be around organization. It could be around finances. It could be around sales. It could be around marketing. It could be around leadership. What is it? And look at how you can improve it in a different area. Because again, when you focus on this and how you do that something, it's how you do everything. And that's when it starts to show up in other areas of your life. So first and foremost, identify what you're really not doing well in. And it might be, you got to be very honest here. It might be your finances. It might be something in your personal life. It might be something like organization. And then write that down and start to think about how you could improve it. I have so many times gotten in people's cars and they are a complete disaster. They are like so messy, so unorganized. And I will then say to them, okay, well, what's going on in your business? And somehow there'll be some type of like, oh yeah, I've lost this contract. I can't find this. I can't find that. So I want you to start focusing on like what in business isn't quite happening for you. And maybe it's like starting out with the simplest first step, cleaning your desk, getting rid of the extra junk that's causing you to focus. Maybe it's making sure that you have your calendar of events all day long so that you're not distracted. Maybe it's putting in place that you can't do social until a certain time during the day. But I want you to think about how you can, step one, first identify what you're going to improve. Step two is start to put down how you're going to do it. What 3 small steps are you going to do? What action are you going to take right away to make it better? And then I want you to then bring it over into your business as step 3. All right? So if you're watching this, hopefully you're watching it in Facebook. If you're not part of the Relaunch Effect, definitely go over and join that group. It's free. We give a ton of different content. And if you're watching this in that area, in the Facebook group, definitely comment and let me know, what are you going to start to work on? What are you like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I had no idea that I'm a slob in this area. I'm going to change that. So let me know what you're going to start working on, and I will see you again tomorrow.